I walked in on my wife straddling my best friend on our living room couch, both of them half-dressed and looking more terrified than guilty. I wasn't supposed to be home. I'd left my wallet and doubled back, only to find a scene that cracked my world open like an egg. She leapt up, pulling her sweater down, her eyes wide and shining with something that wasn't just fear. My friend just stared, frozen, like he'd been caught shoplifting and didn't know whether to run or confess. The worst thing was, I didn't yell, didn't throw a punch, I just stood there, numb, letting the silence drag out until my wife started crying. She tried to explain, falling over her words, but the only thing that stuck was the book club. She kept repeating it, as if it were a spell that could wipe the moment away. That's when it hit me. Every Thursday night, she'd disappear for her book club meeting. I'd never questioned it. I used to tease her about the wine and gossip, never dreaming the club was a front for something else. When I demanded the truth, she broke down and admitted it wasn't just her and my friend, there were others. All the spouses, trading partners like some sick game. I confronted her that night, desperate for a reason, an explanation that would make sense of the betrayal. She told me it started as a joke, just harmless flirting, but it spiraled, and before she knew it, everyone was in on it. I wanted to hate her, wanted to shout at her for the lies, but all I could feel was this hollow ache in my chest. Every memory twisted itself, every laugh replayed with a sinister undertone. My friend tried to apologize, but the words tasted rotten. The worst part was realizing how easily I'd been fooled, how blind I'd been to the signals. After she left for her parents' place, I sat on our porch, staring at the street lights, replaying the last few months. I kept thinking about how I'd ignored my own loneliness, how I'd let distance grow between us without ever trying to bridge the gap. I realized I'd been hiding, too, burying myself in work, pretending everything was fine because it was easier than facing what we'd become. The book club was just the symptom, the real disease was the silence that had taken over our home. And as the sun came up, I understood that the biggest betrayal wasn't hers, but the one I'd committed against myself, choosing comfort over truth, until it all came crashing down.